Okay, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Haiga back with another video, and you can already tell by the title what we're going to be doing today. This one is going to be a lot better made than my 60 plot for couch potatoes video. I apologize about that one. The clips were taken from my live stream, so as opposed to remaking the plots, I just took the clips from there and then did a voiceover. But this time I'm going to be recording this live, as I'm going to be making this plot for my balance anyways. An 8x8 plus 4 plus 1 as the setup, and so let's go ahead and get into it. So if you haven't watched the other video, I'm going to go ahead and explain everything as if you have no previous context on how to do any of this. So first things first, we're going to be using a large or a flat braided runestone. You can use anything, any type of platform that can hold a medium plot, since we're doing evil magma piece here. So I'm sure there's plenty of things in the crown shop that you can buy for gold, or things in the bazaar that can hold a medium plot. For me, I like using the flat braided runestone. You can get this in the Raven's Horde pack, or if someone gets it from the pack, they can sell it in the bazaar and you can buy it from them there. So if you have a friend that has one of these and you want to see if you can buy it off of them, feel free to ask. So first thing we're going to do is we have our platform. I'm going to go ahead and hit advanced movement and get this over with. We're going to hit this little white box right here. We're going to switch from relative movement to absolute movement. What this does is, as you can see, if I move to the left, it moves left, right? But if I turn, now it's moving to my other left. You get what I'm saying? It's not the same direction. So this is why we want absolute movement, because it doesn't change based on you turning, and when you turn and stuff like that, it can make the measurements a little off for your plot. So we're gonna go ahead and switch to absolute movement, and we're gonna switch our sensitivity all the way down. The sensitivity affects how much it moves when you're moving the coordinates and stuff like that, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, let's go ahead, get that going. Sensitivity is all the way down. We have absolute movement on, and now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and place our first plot. This is going to be a medium plot, and now I'm going to show you why I like using the flat braided runestone with the medium plots so much. So if you saw the couch potato one, you know we're going to be moving over 4 clicks. And as you can see, when you use the flat braided runestone, on the 4th click, it shows the circle in the middle. So let's say you feel like you miscounted when you're doing the medium plots, you can use the circle as reference to if you're on the 4th click, or if the circle's a little farther away. Typically you want the circle touching the corner. That's how you know you're on your 4th click, and then you can go ahead and place the next plot. So we got the first 2 down. I'm going to go ahead and finish this setup, this row, and then we're going to move on to the next row in a bit. Okay, so as you can see, we have our 8 plots lined up. I was just double checking to make sure that without cutting corners, we can go ahead and actually fit 8 of them, and we should be plenty fine. The good thing about the medium plots is, since they're so much smaller than the large plots, it's much easier to make do with their space. So once we finish the first row, we have 8 plots here. We are now going to move down a row, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to move down 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks, and as you can see, circle is still in the same thing. Are still doing the same thing, I'm sorry, and we're just gonna go plant, and we're gonna finish this next row, and we're gonna come down, go to the left, and go down, go to the right, and come down, and then we're gonna do that until we finish. If you're not sure if you're messed up and you don't want to waste planting your evil magma peas, go to the bazaar and buy some seeds from there that fit in a medium soil, and then you can test plant those seeds as opposed to using your evil magma peas, and if it works, then you can just plow them and you won't be losing anything except a few gold and an energy. All right, we're done with the second row. Now we're gonna pop it. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're gonna drop down one more time and keep her going until we get an 8x8 here set up. Okay, so here we are a little bit later, about 10 minutes later. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is 64 plots in total. So all we need is an additional 5 more. All right, we're going to go ahead and do some of the final plots to make sure that it works. My friend set this up with large plots, so I don't see why it shouldn't work with medium plots. So what we're going to do now, we just placed our 64th. We're going to go back to advanced movement. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is where we're going to start placing our plots, on this row right here. Because if we're placing 4 here, we want it to be even. So we want to cover the 4 in the middle, have 2 on both sides. So now we're going to pop it back out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to place our next medium plot. Oh, that fits perfectly. Okay, beautiful. So now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to pop it down 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But instead, what I'm going to do is 1, 2. Instead of having it 4, where it's either on the left or on the right, I'm going to do 2, so it's dead in the middle, because, you know, symmetry, right? Symmetry. Since this is the last lone plot, you don't need to do the 4 left and right, but you still need to make sure that it's 4 clicks away from it vertically, or up and down, you know, 4 clicks away from the next plot. So we have this set up. Let's go ahead and test the circle. As you can see, it easily takes the full circle, everything. Don't have to cut no corners. And this is 8x8 plus 4, 68 plus 1 is 69. So that is beautiful. This is a wonderful symmetrical plot. Some of you may have noticed that my item count is running a little low. I already have a 60 plot of couch potatoes over here. So what I'm going to do for this character, I'm going to pop a bric-a-brac elixir. I was already prepared to do this. If you guys don't have room outside, just put it inside. That's what I did on my death. Don't be afraid to put it inside. This is one of my higher level characters, one of my main characters that I don't mind doing this with. But yeah, if you're definitely running out of space, you don't have to buy a bric-a-brac elixir. You can just do it inside of the house. It doesn't have to be outside. So now we are going to do one thing a little bit differently compared to the 60 plot for couch potatoes. For the 60 plot, you guys saw that I put the flat braided runestone in the middle, and then I put the last King Parsley, the medium plot, above it in the middle of the plot. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to pop this circle out. We're going to see what the circle covers, and we are going to place our last plot right outside of it. So I'm looking for right here at the end of this black line. We are going to place our small plot for our boom shroom right here. The good thing about the medium plots is that since they don't take up too much space individually, you can cover more ground, right? So if you want to test the range on it, let's go ahead and place a tropical garden gnome right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and place one of my evil magma peas right here. All right, so we went ahead and tested. We put the tropical garden gnome to make sure that this evil magma pea, the furthest one away from this point, would still be in range of the like. And the reason this is so important is because if you didn't know, the reason people do 69 plots is not because the number is funny, but when you use this large aura of water or music or the pollination, whatever it is you're using, it only affects 69 plants. So the reason we put the boom shroom just outside of range is because if we put the boom shroom in the middle, that is 70 plants. So what could happen is we can use our large area and it would affect the boom shroom, which would leave one evil magma pea with needs. I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying. You would then have to give that one single evil magma pea their own separate needs. So just to prevent that, we're going to keep our 70th plant just outside of range so we can make sure that we're taking care of our evil magma peas. We really don't care too much about the boom shroom, and let's go ahead and plant the rest of these to make sure that it works. Oh my god, that scared me. Oh my god, that scared me. Guys, I thought I messed up the video. I was like, what did I do wrong? It says I can only plant 56 of them. What did I do wrong? But it's because I don't have energy. So just for the satisfaction of seeing them all get planted, I popped the energy elixir when I was still at 112 energy. We're going to click plant all. Do you want to plant 68 seeds? Damn straight we do. Let's get it. Beautiful, beautiful. Yep, got a little lag spike because it has to plant all of them. But now we have 69 evil magma peas planted. Our boom shroom just in range, affecting all of the evil magma peas, even the ones farthest away. Boom shroom, boom shroom, boom shroom. That is beautiful. And now we can take care of them. We don't have to worry about the boom shroom taking up some of the needs when we use the large area of effect water or the pollination or music. And now we're going to go ahead and put our Dahimbe drum. We can put that one a little bit closer. We can put the garden gnome in there. So we're going to take the egg basket and we're actually going to put this one in the sky above them. And the only reason being is because some of you who have had plots before know that the egg basket can sometimes be like the sandwich station and your character can get stuck when you're running over it. So just to prevent me getting stuck, we're just going to put it nice and in the air so it doesn't affect me running around. And as you can see, now we have 69 evil magma peas with all of their likes. The only thing we're missing is the fairy, but they are too young to have fairy, so we're not even pressed about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if not, at least I hope you found it helpful. If you did, a like would be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and also don't forget to check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/Hygo. We've been popping over there in the Wiz community. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Hope you have a good one. Peace.